Good evening, everyone. What an incredible way to begin our night. My name is Lauren Cienfuegos, Public Information Officer of Arcadia Unified School District. It is truly a pleasure to welcome you this evening to Arcadia's Unified's first annual showcase. I think it is only fitting that we pause once more to recognize the outstanding opening performance. Please join me in giving our marching band one more round of applause. Our incredible marching band has just returned from an exceptional performance at the 2026 Rose Parade, and we could not be more proud of the dedication, discipline, and excellence they consistently bring to every stage they step onto. They set the tone perfectly for what tonight represents: talent, commitment, and pride in our district. Before we continue, I would also like to take a moment to recognize and thank the students who performed on stage this evening as our audience was taking their seats. We were welcomed by a wonderful trio of violinists, Rachel Lee, Ellie Thampersert, and Chloe Koo from Longley Way Elementary School, followed by talented pianist Sophia Chan from Baldwin Stalker Elementary School. And last but not least, Arcadia High School's String Quartet. Please join me in thanking them for sharing their talents with us tonight. This evening's district showcase celebrates the performing arts across Arcadia Unified. Tonight, you'll enjoy performances from students representing multiple schools, grade levels, and artistic disciplines, all coming together for one special night. Thank you to our students and their teachers, our families, and our distinguished guests. for joining us tonight. We are excited to share performances with you and are deeply grateful for your continued support of arts education in our district. We thank our community partners and volunteers who joined us earlier this evening for our pre-show reception. I know that our Board of Education deeply believes in the importance of your partnership and the role you play in supporting our performing arts programs and all programs across Arcadia Unified. Your continued investment in our students, our schools, and our district help make opportunities like tonight possible, and that support is truly valued and truly, sincerely appreciated. And a special thank you to Jenny Dozie, Visual Arts Department Chair at Arcadia High School, for curating the beautiful student art display you all saw as we welcomed guests this evening. Tonight, Superintendent Dr. David Vanalsdahl and Arcadia Unified Board President, Mrs. Lee Chavez, will be sharing a brief district update, including highlights of our district vision, as well as an update on facilities and Measure AS. Before we continue with tonight's performances, please join me in welcoming to the stage Superintendent Dr. David Vanalsdahl.
Good evening, everyone. We'll wait just a moment for the board to come on up. If you guys come on up and join me. Thank you, board members. Hopefully we can get enough light on here so we can see you. Again, thank you, Lauren, for that introduction, and wow, what a fantastic way to start this evening. You are in for a treat. Before our show started, I had the privilege, as our board members did, to interact and say thank you face-to-face with so many of our volunteers that across the district, at our school sites, that quite frankly just make us who we are. And without that army of volunteers, we could not accomplish what we do for our students each and every day. We have volunteers here from our PTA councils at our sites, our PTA council for our district. We have our Arcadia Education Foundation reps and leaders. We have our Performing Arts Foundation leaders. We have parent booster groups from all over the district. If you're here tonight and you're in one of those groups and you're part of those leadership groups, could you just stand so we could acknowledge you and thank you for all the hard work you do? I wish we had more opportunities to say thank you, but all of the events that so many of us go to around the district, there's a host of people, an army of people behind the scenes that make those events happen for our kids and for the adults. And so thank you all for everything you do, and thank you for being here and being a part of this tonight. You know, we continuously hear from the community, from students, staff, community members, alumni, and current, that the arts are just so much valued in Arcadia, and it's what makes us special. In fact, every time we go out for a bond or a parcel tax that I've been a part of since I've been here, you get these campaign consultants, and the first thing they say is, you know, if you just tell the community if they don't pass it, you're going to cut the band or you're going to cut arts, that will go over. And believe it or not, a lot of districts use that strategy, and I just tell them up front, we don't do that here in Arcadia. The arts are valued as part of the core curriculum. They've been like that for over 50 years, and each of the board members, because it starts at the top, over many, many years, over 50 years, the board has continuously supported this visual and performing arts and ensured that it continues to grow and strengthens as it goes forward. I'm just really proud today to stand before you and with our elected board members and our student rep and be able to look at you and say that commitment to excellence in the arts is strong as ever, it's unwavering, and it continues. So just a little framing about tonight. Thank you. They deserve that. So just to add a little more framework to that, in addition to what Lauren shared, is that we've had a state of the district over the last couple years. And this year, speaking with our board president, Lee Chavez, and the other board members, they just said, let's do something different. Let's just put a spotlight on our students, both some of our outstanding programs and just some of our talented students that want to audition and perform on this beautiful stage that they maybe don't always get a chance to perform on. And boy, they were right. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm so happy that our students are here and going to be able to put on an incredible performance for you. So if you'll join me, and as I introduce each of them, help me thank the incredible dedication and commitment, not only to our entire district, but specifically to supporting the arts here in Arcadia. I'll start with our president this year, Ms. Lee Chavez. Our vice president, Mr. Fenton Ng. Board of Education clerk, Ms. Shirley Yee. Board of Education member, Jennifer Vargo. Board of Education member, Raymond Chung. And our student rep to the board, Ms. Kylene Lin. All right, at this time, I'm going to turn the microphone over to our president, Ms. Lee Chavez, who's going to share a little updates on Measure AS.
Thank you. All right, welcome. Good evening. As tonight of parts of our showcase of performing arts, I'm really excited to be able to share with you about Measure AS and our facilities updates because our projects really highlight our commitment to providing and educating the whole child. Not just strong core academics, but providing for the safety, health, and enrichment of our students. That means modern facilities that support the things like hands-on learning, athletics, and of course, the arts. So we're all sitting at a school, and so we're going to start with a little history lesson. I promise there won't be a quiz. That's me. We'll get started here. And really the theme of this lesson is the Arcadia community truly cares about our schools and education. Way back in 1993, our community voted to pass a $28 million bond. And we did all sorts of classroom improvements, things like better air conditioning, plumbing, utility upgrades. We ran fiber cable. We were a little ahead of our time. I made a lot of improvements to, I know you'll be shocked, music and athletic spaces. In 2006, we passed another bond measure, Measure I. Now, 1993 was a little before my time in Arcadia, but my children sure benefited from what those voters approved. And in 2006, my own kids were in elementary school, so I've really seen firsthand the long-term impact of Measure I. Those funds from Measure I and that $218 million, they touched every campus. They upgraded safety, accessibility, technology. I mean, we added bathrooms, front offices, libraries, and so much more, just at the high school where all students in Arcadia joined together. We built the main office with counseling space, as well as classrooms. We upgraded Salter Stadium. The science building was built. The swimming pool complex, the quad, the lecture hall, sports medicine facilities, and of course this beautiful performing arts center where we're all tonight. And this facility hosts a workshop, a dance studio, an orchestra room, and a black box theater in addition to this large space. And all of that sounds like a lot, but because we're good stewards and stayed on top of things and had some nice opportunities with the use of our money during a downturn in the economy, all of those projects came in on time and under budget. And that allowed for things like a large central kitchen to be built, a maintenance and transportation yard, and the district office with additional classroom space. And if you look on the slide, you can see that Measure I funds were done in 3 series. And that's because when you pass a measure, you don't just get a bucket load of cash on the front end, though that'd be nice. You have to go out and sell your bonds. And so we did that 3 times. And in fact, the 3rd sale was not until 2020. And those funds paid for the brand new building that we see at Holly Avenue Elementary School, as well as helping to put new playgrounds at every elementary in the whole district. So it's a big thank you to the voters in 2006 for providing not just for their present day, but for today. And I have to share with you, as a board member for 9 years, the Board of Education and the folks who work in this district take very seriously the stewardship of taxpayer money. And as you can see in that slide, we refinanced our bond debt twice, and we took advantage of historically low interest rates, and by our refinancing, saved our community over $85 million in repayment, and that is really something to celebrate. We also take transparency very seriously, and there are citizens oversight committees who review all bond expenditures that are made by the district. We really think it's important that our community be confident in how the money that they've allocated to us is spent for the benefit of our schools. And really all of that brings us up to super recent history. School year 23-24, with board direction, we put together a facilities master plan, and that was done with significant volunteer input from school and community partners, many of whom are here tonight, so thank you. That committee dreamed big and identified about $670 million worth of need and wish for our school campuses, which left the school board with the unenviable job of prioritizing among the scope of that work. And we did. We kept safety and security with modernization and program growth in mind. And we really used the imperative that every single school in Arcadia be touched by bond funds as our guiding light. Which kind of brings us to Measure AS, because we didn't want that plan to sit on a shelf. We really wanted to bring it to life, and the absolute only way to get funding for facilities in the state of California is to have local funds first. And so after approving the facilities plan in July of 2024, the board voted to put Measure AS on the ballot for November of that year. It was scary, and our community once again rallied and showed their commitment to the first-class education that's provided here with an eye to the future. Thank you for approving $358 million. And those funds are going to be used with safety and security, utility upgrades, classroom replacement, modernization, and more. And in fact, we hit the ground running. Last May, we sold our very first series of that bond for $70 million, and that enabled us to begin some shovel-ready projects and plan for the very near future, which brings us to the actual exciting part of my talk, so thank you for bearing with me. Holly Avenue has a brand new, beautiful building that replaced portables that had been sitting on that campus for some time. It encompasses classroom space as well as a beautiful brand new library. The new playgrounds at the elementaries that I mentioned, they're great. Outdoor play is integral to healthy kids, and these new play structures have beautiful shade. They have soft, safe surfaces, and importantly, they're approved for ages 2 and up, which is important because we have younger students on our campuses with the expansion of the transitional kindergarten program. But most importantly, they're very colorful and a lot of fun. And going with the shade theme, you see that we have been putting in shade structures at all of our elementary schools as well as our middle schools. And again, a lot of it covers play space, but it also gives us flexible space for outdoor learning. Shade again. Solar panels. Solar panels have been like a long-term want in our community, and these projects are currently going up. And the structures not only will be providing shade in some parking areas, also some play areas, more importantly, they're going to offset our energy costs for years to come. And that allows us to spend money on teaching and learning, not our electricity bill. The next few slides you see are really going to be focused on the high school. And again, it's our biggest campus, and it's where every Arcadia student who grows with us ends up. Right now, a lot of the middle of the campus is torn up for the locker room modernization project. That locker room is probably older than most of us who are here tonight and smelled about the same. There is new venting going in, modern restrooms with private shower and changing areas. There will be air-conditioned team rooms as well as space for coaches' offices. That one was a long time coming, so it's really nice to see it come to fruition. And in the near future, you're going to see work begin on H building. That's going to be replacing portables here at the high school on I think it's the southwest corner of the school. And that building is really going to focus on the industrial arts. We're talking ceramics, robotics, engineering, and culinary science. Things that give support to hands-on learning and connecting just classroom education to real-life application. Another exciting new building will be the Performing Arts Annex. The building here will house a scene shop where a lot of construction and design takes place, as well as classrooms for creation, sewing, and storing of costumes. Those programs, which currently happen in here, have really outgrown the space, and what that's going to free up is an actual backstage for performers and folks using this building, because right now, backstage is the workshop. On the other side of campus, we'll be getting a new weight room. This is also going to be replacing portables, and we'll have state-of-the-art space for training, as well as more restroom and team spaces. And another athletic update, our softball programs and baseball programs will be getting turf fields. Softball will also be reoriented for a better design. And don't worry, the weird soccer lines in the outfield won't actually be painted, but this is to illustrate that that has the capacity for more than single use. There's a lot on the horizon. We have safety and security, fencing, locks, cameras. In the near term, that's going to mean some fencing at Highland Oaks and the high school. We're really researching a more secure key system for all of our campuses. We'll be doing a lot in the technology realm. You know, those fiber optic cables from the 1993 bond are really old. It is time. And we need better Wi-Fi, and we need more network capability. You'll see a lot of utilities upgrades, classroom repair, work on bathrooms, multi-purpose rooms, kitchens, and something everyone, I think, hopes for, the replacing of portables on campuses with real classroom buildings. And as I said, there's just so much on the horizon. I'm so grateful to the voters in 1993 and in 2006, but most importantly, in 2024, because this bond measure will enable us to continue educating the whole child and really build for the future. So thank you to you.
I just realized while President Chavez was finishing up that I was following some really neat pictures of some new buildings, and everyone gets excited about that, and I'm standing right before the student performances that everyone wants to see. So I'm going to be brief, but I really believed I owed it to you all to give you a quick update on our vision survey, our 15-year vision. We had over 800 responses, and people took a lot of time to write, in their own words, a lot of responses, and we were able to kind of gather that up and begin that analysis. So I just want to do a quick update. I do believe that any organization can't begin to look to the future until you truly know where you've been and where you are today. So I wanted to start with our values, and many of you are familiar with this. We put them up almost everywhere in the district. You know, things like collaboration and lead with empathy. These are things that we practice every day. We emerged those values over 9 years ago. And I use the word emerged because it wasn't an aspiration, it wasn't what people want to be, it was the question, who are we right now? What makes Arcadia unique? What are the things that have just been consistent through the fabric of Arcadia over many, many years? And those values came to the surface, and we live those every day. That led to a tagline, which is also our theme for this year, which is Imagine, Inquire, and Inspire. It's what we ask of our students every day, and we want to live by that, which ultimately leads to our purpose statement to challenge and inspire students to make a positive and profound impact on their world. And that key is their world as we go through this. So that was almost 9 years ago. Now we're in the process to say, okay, we have a great foundation. We need to begin to look out. And why 15 years? It's because if you think about a TK student right now, it's about 15 years that they're going to be with us in their career. And so that's a reality that 15 years out isn't that far in the future. For them right now, our TK students, that's a reality for them. So what is it that we need to begin to think about to make sure that we continue and maintain and celebrate, and what are the things that we need to look to change? So where are we? There's a lot of recognitions that we could talk about, and it is worth putting up there and celebrating. And for me personally, the one that I celebrate the most out of that is all of our schools are California Distinguished Schools. Why that means so much to me is it really demonstrates that standard of care that we have in Arcadia, where you don't have the haves and the have-nots in certain schools. All of our schools are California Distinguished Schools and operate at a very high level. And again, that's that commitment of our school board that they don't just come and represent at the dais a certain part of our community or a certain elementary school. They're there to celebrate and recognize and make sure all our kids are supported. But if you take away all the trophies and all of the recognitions and the celebrations, the accolades, I hope you see what I do. And I like this picture because within our values, within our healthy culture, and healthy culture is something that you have to work on every day. You don't ever get there. It's a constant work in progress. But what you see in our healthy culture is our students, our staff, their faces, it's people. They have names. It's not programs. It's not just buildings. We like to build buildings that match the excellent programs and the students. But it's about people, and we're very proud of that. So why did we ask? Why did we ask the question, do the survey? Well, clearly we have a desire for a balance between excellence and well-being. And that's not always easy because we push each other hard here in Arcadia. And I know our seniors always fill out a survey and talk about just the peer pressure they feel amongst each other. So constantly looking at where's that balance to make sure our students are prepared to compete at a world-class level, but also that balance in life and their well-being. We have pride in Arcadia's excellence and a responsibility to maintain it. Collaboration across voices and experiences. We have a brilliant community. So many of you in this room, you have a spectrum of jobs and careers and experiences that you can share with us about what you're seeing in your career and in your job. What do our kids need to be thinking about to have those skills as they move forward? And speaking of skills, I want to share something. I'm sorry, I skipped ahead. I'll go one and come back. Careers and skills. When we talk about skills, and this really came out in our survey, so many people talked about what used to be the CTE programs, the Career Technology Education. And when I was in school, so many people thought of it as that's a career path. So if you're going to take culinary arts, it's because you want to be a chef or you want to work in that field. But what we're finding today is that has really changed. In fact, all of our CTE courses, our programs, our pathways at Arcadia, and we just recently did a boardwalk to visit them. They're skills that I want for my child, no matter what career they go in. I would love for them to know how to cook. I would love for them to know how to sew. I would love for them to know how to weld when they're putting together for stagecraft for a show. I mean, these are all skills that are valuable in life. It might be a career, but we also believe that those are classes, no matter where your child is headed, no matter what career they want, there are skills that they're going to pick up from those classes that are valuable. I want to go back to this. This is a summary that came out of our analysis. It's pretty powerful. The Arcadia brand is robust, built upon a triad of academics, arts, and athletics. Yet the community's definition of a complete education is rapidly expanding beyond these traditional pillars. That's both challenging and exciting for me when I read, because it is challenging. It is changing. Notice it's always adding on. It never takes away. It's keep all the things that you're doing, those excellent programs. But there's so much more now that our kids need. And boy, that's true. So I'm looking forward to those conversations where we're going to really deep dive together in small groups. So real quick, some challenges ahead. Clearly, enrollment is always a challenge because with stability protects programs. State funding follows the students. We know that. So looking at how that we can keep a stable community in Arcadia to make sure we maintain programs is something that's always vital. We enjoy diversity and community in our community, and that always makes us healthy. And where does the role of inter-district and intra-district permits play in that? That's something that came up in the survey and that we're going to be doing a deep dive on. Budget is another one. I'm not going to sit and read all of this, but basically creating and maintaining a balanced budget with strong reserves is always the goal when we talk about budget. And how do we avoid decision-making fatigue? Meaning, I've never had someone come to a board meeting and say we need something in the district, and I say that's a bad idea. They're all good ideas, but at the end of the day, how do we maintain who we are and continue to grow and meet the new needs of our students for tomorrow, for their world, not the world that we're in today? So next steps. We're going to identify the common themes. We're going to continue to do that. We're going to explore some of those themes. Dual language immersion was another one that came up. There's some other special programs like that we had a number of people that identified as something they would desire. So we'll continue to talk about that. We're going to meet with school site PTAs and get in small groups to be able to share these themes and hear more about them. We're going to further refine the themes, and then we're going to create a working vision for AUSD, something that we can look to as a North Star as we do our decision-making over the next 15 years to make sure that we're on track, living out our values and reaching for that vision. And that's it. Thank you all so much. Thank you for responding to our survey, and I look forward to the conversations.
Thank you, Dr. Van Ostal and Board President Mrs. Chavez, for those remarks and for sharing a look ahead at our district's vision and continued investment in our schools and facilities. We're excited to begin tonight's performances with movement and expression. Please welcome the Arcadia High School Orchestra Dance Company as they take the stage.
I'm not that easy to tame. You should see me under these lights. All my tears turn to ice. That's the sweetest escape. Every time kicks in, I might stay through the night. Bet you get it now. Rock that didn't I? 착각하지만 누가 누군지. Whoa. Think you're running back? Guess we gonna be. You know I walk it, I'll talk it. 눈 감고 하나, 둘, 셋. Watch me running up the place. I'm already starting and my girls are on the way. Watch me open up the place. Wanna see you bumping, baby, bouncing to the bass.
Thank you to the Arcadia High School Orchesis Dance Company for that beautiful performance. At this time, we are pleased to welcome Serena Guo, Arcadia High School's 2026 Rose Queen, who will share a few reflections with us this evening. Welcome, Serena.
Good evening. Thank you for having me. 11 years ago, I stood on this very stage for the first time under these very lights and sang my heart out. My performing arts journey started all the way back in first grade with the choir at Camino Grove Elementary School, directed by our principal, the late Mrs. Popovich. She was the supporter, motivator, and inspiration that every child deserves to have. And even though she's no longer with us today, her legacy lives on in every student that has passed through Camino Grove, and in me, through my love of the performing arts. Over the years, the arts became my home in many different ways: choir, orchestra, or ballet. And what I got out of it wasn't just the skills of singing, dancing, or playing an instrument. It was a home. I found a group of people that not just understood, but also shared my love for something. It gave me a sense of belonging. But more than that, I learned what it meant to work for something greater than myself. I was no longer just a single person singing in the shower. I was one voice among many, one instrument in a section, or one dancer in an ensemble, responsible for creating something none of us could have accomplished alone. But here's the inside scoop. All of the performances that you'll see today will last maybe a few minutes, but behind it is so many long hours of hard work. So as you watch tonight, I ask you to remember that and recognize that behind every dance move or note sung and played, there's commitment. Unfortunately though, sometimes all of that preparation doesn't prepare for the nerves that happen while on stage. But consistent practice through performing on stage makes going on there every time just a little bit easier. I mean, I don't fear public speaking anymore because, to be honest, I have done much worse. For instance, I have sung the wrong lyrics in front of many people. I have slipped on stage in front of many people. And I've played a screeching sound by accident in front of many, many people as well. I survived all of that and can finally say for certain that I would not be the expressive and confident person I am today without the performing arts and the resources of this center. That's why I often credit them as part of what gave me the foundation to step into the role I am in now as Rose Queen. Through the Rose Court, we've gotten the opportunity to visit Disneyland, ride on the Goodyear blimp, and meet Magic Johnson. But the most fulfilling part about it, by far, is the people. Through the 85 community service events we take part in, we meet hundreds, maybe even thousands of individuals from vastly diverse backgrounds, and each one of them, including the 6 other girls on the court with me, have reshaped my view of life in some sort of way. That's why being on the Rose Court led to such a radical period of personal growth for me, because I got to take away a little piece of wisdom from every individual I've ever interacted with, and that's changed how I approach problems, view solutions, or even view the world in general. But ultimately, my biggest takeaway from this experience is that no one is a bigger critic of yourself than you are. After some interactions, I'll think, oh, I definitely could have worded that conversation a little better. But that person will end up reaching out to me later down the line expressing how much fun they had. Or after giving a speech, I'll fret over a mispronunciation or a stutter that no one else might have even noticed. In fact, I'll probably go home tonight and think about how I could have made this speech better. But whenever I'm experiencing self-doubt, these moments serve as a reminder that no one is watching me as closely or judging me as harshly as I am judging myself. And realizing this has helped me break out of those inevitable moments of insecurity and not take everything so seriously. Being on the Rose Court gave me the gift of learning to let go. And before I end my speech, I want to offer a few thank yous. Thank you to Dr. Van Asdal and the Board of Education for giving me the opportunity to share my story today and providing me with an education that's allowed me to chase my dreams. Having 2 Arcadians on the Rose Court this year is not just an individual accomplishment for us, but also an accomplishment for Arcadia and a testament to the great community that we've grown up in. Thank you to all of the parents and the loved ones in the audience today for supporting everyone on this stage doing what they love. And last but not least, thank you to all of the performers for all of your hard work that made this night possible and sharing your talents. Thank you.
Thank you, Serena, for those thoughtful and inspiring words.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Kathleen Kwan, a current senior at Arcadia High, and I'm the ASB Performing Arts Commissioner for this year. It is so wonderful to see such familiar faces and feel the energy in this room as we gather to celebrate the arts.
And my name is Kylie Lin. I'm a current junior from Arcadia High School, and I serve as the ASB student representative to the Board of Education. We first wanted to thank you all for coming to support the different performing arts groups across the district. Your presence here means the world to these students and helps recognize the importance of music, art, and dance in our schools. Every single performer here has put so much effort and time behind the scenes into tonight. We are very proud of each and every one of them for their dedication. We are truly excited for you all to witness the talents of Arcadia's outstanding students and to see their hard work finally come to life on this stage.
Not only this, we are excited to voice the background of tonight's show, and it's an honor to be part of the atmosphere that brings everything together. Being able to highlight the creativity of our peers is a privilege, and we are grateful to be part of a community that shows up to cheer them on. We truly can't wait to watch the performers take the stage and see what tonight has to offer.
Now, without further ado, let's continue with the showcase. We would now like to welcome a combined choral performance featuring the Arcadia High School Chanteurs and the Arcadia Unified District Choir.
That selection was They Are Mother by Jennifer Lucy Cook, performed by the Arcadia High School Chanteurs. The Arcadia Unified District Choir, serving students in grades 4 through 8 across the district, supports the development of choral music at the elementary and middle school levels. Continuing their performance, please enjoy Sahadi by Tracy Wong, featuring the Arcadia High School Concert Choir and the Arcadia Unified District Choir.
Please join us in thanking our combined choirs for that beautiful and moving performance. Our next performance is a vocal selection titled The Wizard and I, performed by Foothills Middle School student Davy Young.
Once I'm with the wizard, my whole life will change. 'Cause once you're with the wizard, no one thinks you're strange. No father is not proud of you, no sister acts ashamed. And all of us has to love you, when by the wizard you're acclaimed. And this gift or this curse I have inside, maybe less or no why, as we are hand in hand, the wizard and I. And one day you'll say to me, Alphaba, a girl who is so superior, shouldn't a girl who's so good inside have a matching exterior? And since folks here to an absurd degree seem fixated on your verdigris, would it be alright by you if I did greenify you? And though of course that's not important to me, alright, why not? I'll reply, yo, what a pair we'll be, the wizard and I. Yes, what a pair we'll be, the wizard and unlimited. My future is unlimited. And I just had a vision almost like a prophecy. I know it sounds truly crazy. In truth, the vision's hazy. But I swear someday there'll be a celebration throughout Oz that's all to do with me. And I'll stand there with the wizard, feeling things I've never felt. And though I never show it, I'd be so happy I could now. And so it will be for the rest of my life. I want nothing else till I die, held in such high esteem. People see me, they will scream. We're half of Oz's favorite team, the wizard and I.
Wow, those vocals were amazing. Thank you, Davy. Continuing the program, we are excited to welcome Highland Oaks Elementary School student Jasmine Pan as she works the stage for a rhythmic gymnastics performance.
Thank you for that lovely performance. Our next vocal selection is The Girl in the Bubble, performed by Dana Middle School student Juliana Martinez.
Look, there's that beautiful girl with a beautiful life. Such a beautiful life built on lies. 'Cause all that's required to live in a dream is endlessly closing your eyes. She spins such beautiful stories to sing her to sleep, full of magic and glory and love. She's the girl in the bubble, the bright shiny bubble, blissfully floating above. But the truth has a way of seeping on in beneath the surface and sheen. And blind as you try to be, eventually it's hard to unsee what you've seen. And so that beautiful girl with a beautiful life has a question that haunts her somehow. If she comes down from the sky, gives the real world a try, who in the world is she now? And though so much of her wishes that she could float on, and the beautiful lies never stop. For the girl in the bubble, the pink shiny bubble, it's time for her bubble to pop. For the popular girl hiding the bubble. Isn't it high time for her bubble to pop?
Amazing vocals. Thank you, Juliana. Please welcome the Arcadia High School Symphony Orchestra as they take the stage with two beautiful pieces.
Let's give it up for the Arcadia High School Symphony Orchestra. Continuing with dance, please welcome Camino Grove Elementary School student Scarlett Faye for a ballet performance.
Thank you, Scarlett, for that impressive performance. Next, we return to vocals and are excited to welcome Dana Middle School student Madeline Acker performing Maybe This Time from Cabaret.
This time I'll be lucky. Maybe this time he'll stay. Maybe this time, for the first time, love won't hurry away. He will hold me fast. I'll be home at last. Not a loser anymore, like the last time and the time before. Everybody loves a winner, so nobody loved me. Lady peaceful, lady happy, that's what I long to be. All the odds are they're in my favor. Something's bound to begin. It's gonna happen sometime. Maybe this time I'll win. 'Cause nobody loves a winner, so nobody loved me. Lady peaceful, lady happy, that's what I long to be. All the odds are they're in my favor. Something's bound to begin. It's gonna happen sometime. Maybe this time. Maybe this time. I'll
Thank you for that beautiful performance, Madeline. We are thrilled to bring to the stage a violin selection by Hugo Reed Elementary School student Abigail Ma.
Let's give it up for that incredible violin performance. We are excited to shift into an instrumental performance of Fanfare Forza by Arcadia High School's Wind Ensemble.
Let's hear it for the Arcadia High Wind Ensemble. Our next performance is a piano selection titled Someone You Loved by Camino Grove Elementary School student Kaylee Chen. What an incredible piano performance from Kaylee. At this time, we welcome Kathleen Kwan, Arcadia High School's ASB Performing Arts Commissioner, to the stage to share a few thanks and remarks.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Kathleen Kwan, the ASB Performing Arts Commissioner for this year. As we bring tonight's performances to a close, I want to sincerely thank all of our exceptional student performers. What we witnessed this evening was an incredible range of talent brought to life through many hours of rehearsal, dedication, and teamwork. The focus, pride, and care our students put into their craft were evident in every moment on stage, and it has been a joy to watch them share their artistry with us tonight. This production would not be possible without the many individuals working behind the scenes. Thank you to our stagecraft team for turning vision into reality, to SMW for their leadership and continued support, to APN for live streaming the event, and to all who contributed their time and expertise to make this event possible. We are also deeply grateful to our Board of Education and our superintendent for being strong advocates for the performing arts and for recognizing their vital role in a well-rounded education. As we leave this evening, we do so with a strong sense of pride in what our students have accomplished and genuine excitement for what lies ahead. The creativity, dedication, and talent we witnessed tonight reflect a bright future for the performing arts in our district. Thank you for being here, for supporting our students, and for celebrating the arts in our schools.
Thank you for those inspiring words, Kathleen. Our next performance is full of energy. We are excited to welcome Hugo Reed Elementary School student Maggie Xiao, who will be performing a Latin dance, known as the Cha-Cha, to Dance the Night by Dua Lipa.
Tonight I can take the heat, baby, best believe that's the moment I shine. Cause every romance shakes and it bends, don't give a damn. When the night's here, I don't do tears, baby, no chance. I could dance, I could dance, I could dance. Watch me dance, dance the night away. My heart could be burning, but you won't see it on my face. Watch me dance, dance the night away. I'll still keep the party running, I won't get out of place. Lately I've been moving close to the edge, still be looking my best. I stay on the beat, you can count on me, I ain't missing no steps. Cause every romance shakes and it bends, don't give a damn. When the night's here, I don't do tears, baby, no chance. I could dance, I could dance, I could dance. Watch me dance, dance the night away. My heart could be burning, but you won't see it on my face. Watch me dance, dance the night away. I'll still keep the party running, I won't get out of place. When my heart breaks, when my world shakes, I don't play safe, don't you know about me? I could dance, I could dance, I could dance. Even when the tears are flowing, like diamonds on my face, I still keep the party going, not one hair out of place. Yes, I can. Even when the tears are flowing, like diamonds on my face, yes, I can. I still keep the party going, not one hair out of place. Watch me dance, dance the night away. My heart could be burning, but you won't see it on my face. Watch me dance, dance the night away. I'll still keep the party running, I won't get out of place. When my heart breaks, when my world shakes, I don't play safe, don't you know about me? I could dance, I could dance, I could dance, dance the night.
Thank you for that vibrant performance, Maggie. To close tonight's showcase, please enjoy Arcadia High School's Choir and Symphony Orchestra performing Angels We Have Heard on High, arranged by Dan Forrest as the finale to an incredible night of talent. Please join us in giving all of tonight's performers a well-deserved round of applause. To conclude this evening, please welcome Superintendent Dr. David Van Nostal and Board of Education President Mrs. Leigh Chavez back to the stage for closing remarks.
Just wow, right? Unbelievable. What a night. Yeah. As I was watching tonight through the lens of our theme this year, Imagine, Inquire, and Inspire, I want to thank President Chavez, the rest of our board members, one more time, for imagining what a showcase might be, for inquiring what's possible, and truly inspiring all of the staff, and of course, inspiring our students to be able to express themselves through the visual and performing arts. I know I am leaving here a better human being and inspired myself. So thank you to the board. I want to thank once again all of our volunteers and our parents for everything that you do to support us, to stand in those gaps of funding, to ensure our students have these experiences that we could not do without you. Tonight, our MC that came out at the beginning, our public information officer, Mrs. Lauren Cienfuegos, she was the director of everything that happened here tonight. There was a lot of people behind the scenes, but it takes that point person that just takes it and runs with it. Could you help me thank Lauren? And I want to thank Rachel Abeda. She jumped in too to make sure she filled in the gaps and helped out. And then, of course, we have all of those student workers behind the scenes. I love coming to these events and knowing that it's not adults that are running the lights and the music and the cues and the stagehands. It's all of our students. And that's what makes these events incredible. So once again, thank you all for making this night very special for our students. And with that, I'll let President Chavez have some closing comments.
Thank you, Dr. Van Nostal. All I have to say is, wow, I'm inspired. Thank you to our students who performed, made it happen, and everyone who collaborated, which is one of our values, to make tonight happen. Thank you and have a wonderful night. I know I'll be floating out of here. I hope you are too.